10 to rediscover the lost art of hitchhiking. Times journalist Josephine Mould has been on a trip across Britain to see if it's still safe for women to stick out their thumb and hitch a ride in this day and age. But would we get into a car with a stranger, Denise Welch?
Oh, me?
Stop it.
No. Depends what he looked like. No, I'm only joking. No, I would never, ever. I don't think anybody in their right mind have got my consumption hang on. It's TV.
What about your son? What about your son? Would you let your son do it?
No, I would be horrified if my son did it. I mean, I used to think nothing of doing it when I was at drama school. Me and my friend Bridget used to regularly hitchhike down to Upper Hayford Air Force Base to meet lads and that. And we used to think nothing of it. We used to get lovely car rides down and meet really nice people. Because we didn't have any money, we were drama students. I don't think I told mum and dad, I have to say. But, and probably, statistically, there probably is nowadays as much of a chance of getting hurt by someone as there was then. But of course, there wasn't the media attention to it. But now, I mean, if you remember when we used to go on car rides with our parents, used to take 100 years to get to Cornwall, there was always people standing hitching, and it's very rare.
With a little board up,
with a little board
going here. Yeah, I think it's really sad actually, because you know we used to do it all the time, but not to go on holiday, but just to get home from the disco. We'd like walk out of there on a Saturday night, and of course there was, you know, we had no money to get taxis, we couldn't drive, and no phones to ring anybody up. So we would just stick our thumbs out, get lifts home, you know, and I don't know if I told my mum or not, probably not. But you know, you just didn't have any fear then. There was you had nothing to be afraid of, and I agree with you. I don't think it's any more dangerous now.
Would you do it now?
But you just wouldn't do it.
Well,
You just would assume that everybody's going to be a murderer.
No, but as you get older, you just get more scared of things, don't you? I think when you're younger, you don't have any fear anyway. But you know, I don't think there's any real reason to be, you know, more scared. But everybody is. You know, everyone's seen weird films where hitchhikers get murdered and all that. And I just, you know, I don't know. I think it's sad, really.
Well, I would be the one that gets in, and it would be the murderer.
You're not that unlucky, though.
Yeah, I think I would. It's funny because no matter where I went, discos, everything, my dad was always there. My dad would always be there, even if it was 4 o'clock in the morning. He'd say, I don't care that you're going out, I don't care what time you're going to finish, go out and have a brilliant time, but please, just let me come and pick you up.
But even when you said, Dad, I'm 38.
I know. You can jest, but that's the truth. Yeah.
But I've done it. When I went backpacking years ago, so I was in my sort of very, very early 20s, we went hitchhiking around New Zealand. Now, the only reason we stopped was actually it took quite a long time, because obviously you'd have to hang around for a bit, waiting for a ride. And I was a little bit scared at first.
What, you hitchhiked to New Zealand?
No, I hitchhiked around New Zealand. And, but they do it a lot of these. They did do it when I was there. And I met some lovely people, met some really interesting people, met a lovely older couple. They're telling us all about their grandchildren and all this sort of thing. We met one young guy who put us in the back of his pickup truck, so we felt really quite, you know, road trippy. And then he said to us, have you ever had any, they speak funny, ever had any fish and chops? That's how they, that's fish and chips in Kiwi. And he pulled over and he bought us a fish supper and all this sort of stuff, and I really enjoyed it. It was nice. I met people I would never have come across. Saying that, if Amy ever thinks she's going to be sticking her thumb out and hitchhiking,
I wouldn't let her. That's why they don't do it anymore, because
And she is only 3.
Well, exactly.
But also, would you pick one up?
No, not hitchhikers.
That's it. Everybody's scared to do anything these
I don't know. If I had Arnold Schwarzenegger in the car at the same time, yeah, I probably would. But if I was on my own, no, probably not. And if George Clooney ever broke down,
That's true.
you know, oh, just listen to that. Oh.